Have you ever had a decision weighing on you that no matter how much you considered the options, made a pro or con list, or sought advice from friends and family, you still couldn't land on a choice? If you have that spiritual or woo woo bestie, they probably have asked you, did you meditate on it? Hello, and welcome to Torches, Yoga, and Mindfulness. I'm Lauren, and I'll be your coach. And today, I'm going to guide you through how we can find clarity on big decisions or just the uncertainties of life by turning inward with meditation. Before we get into our meditation practice, as always, you don't need anything other than your own curiosity and willingness. But I have brought along some of my favorite stones, oils, and herbs that I would use in my practice if you would like to use them in yours. The stones I have picked for this practice are said to interact with our body's natural energy and promote a clear and focused mind. First, I have our old reliable clear quartz, and I personally would choose a quartz and lean towards a stone that has a point on it. Nice sharp point for a nice sharp mind. Quartz is said to enhance our mental clarity by engaging our energies to clear the foggy mind and help us to align our intentions, and amplifies our energies and thought. Then I have fluorite here, is another wonderful choice for this practice, helping us to organize our thoughts, make sense of complex situations or information. And I have this little piece here that I carry with me when I'm working through some decisions or maybe even a daunting task at work where I have to process like large amounts of data and figures and scheduling, pricing, things like that. Fluorite's a good help with that. And if you have rainbow fluorite, that would work beautifully as well for this practice, adding a positive boost of energy. If you are finding yourself recently drawn to start working with stones, but are wondering where to start without buying everything that there is out there, other than quartz and amethyst, I would strongly recommend hematite. It's an iron oxide that is very grounding, helping us to connect our mind and our bodies. For these practices, it'll help make a decision that feels right for us. And then the last stone I have chosen for this practice, y'all always see her, is citrine. It does bring in clarity of mind and boosts our optimism, but I like this one for this practice because it dispels our self-doubt and negative thought. So we'll trust our intuition and make a decision with certainty. For herbs for this practice that I would use in teas or to dress my candles, I have or even if you just want to have them near during practices like this, I would lean towards ashwagandha. It's an adaptogen, so this helps reduce stress. Peppermint is going to be great to help keep us focused and alert. I would also choose maybe an incense of jasmine or citrus. And of course, you can use the essential oils. I have my citrus essential oils from orange, grapefruit, and peppermint. Well, that's jasmine. But remember, if you're using them on your skin, you want to dilute the oil in a 1-to-3 ratio, the essential oil being the part 1, mixed with any base oil like coconut oil or grapeseed oil. And if you need to, go ahead and hit the pause button, grab your tools, brew you up some tea, and meet me back here in a comfortable seated or reclining position. All right, friend, let's take a moment to really relax and get into this moment and sink into our bodies. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, pulling deep from the diaphragm, filling the belly and the chest. And on your exhale, allow your brow to relax, your jaw to unclench, and the tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Allow yourself to simply and gently arrive here in this moment. Let this breath remind you you are safe. There is nothing you need to change and nothing you need to fix. With your next breath, feel the ground beneath you as an anchor. With your exhale, soften into that support just a little more. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to not know. With another deep inhale, Welcome expansion and space into your being. This space we create today will allow us to align with deeper motivations and the best versions of ourselves. On your exhales, allow any tension of the day, thoughts of self-doubt, and fear of the perception from others to drift away. Friend, bring to mind a decision you are facing. It could be big or small. Maybe it conjures images in your mind. Words spill in from the back of your mind, colors or shapes. Perhaps images arrive, or perhaps it's only a sense, a shadow, or an ache. There is no right way to see it, and there is no wrong way to feel it. If your thoughts wander, gently invite them back, not to the decision itself, but to your presence with it. As the decision lands and settles into your body, take notice. Does it stir something within you? A tightening, a fluttering, a weight? Just notice what this decision brings with it. Allow your awareness to come to the top of your head on your crown, like warm sunlight cascading down your body, through your face and throat, your shoulders and chest, your arms, your abdomen and back, your hips, your seat, down the thighs, legs, ankles, and feet. Simply notice where sensations linger, where this body speaks without words. If you feel blank, numb, or uncertain, that is okay too. Your nervous system might be offering you stillness as protection. Even that is a kind of message. See if you can thank your body for what it is sharing, even if it is silence, even if it is confusion. There is wisdom in all of it. Now, friend, bring the options or any uncertainties of this choice into your awareness without judgment, without concern for the judgment of others. No need to push or pull, no effort to fix or force. You don't need an answer right now. You don't have to explain it to yourself or anyone else. Just observe. Just invite the questions into the space of your body with gentle awareness. Let go of the imagined expectations of others. There is no rush, only this moment. We often make decisions from pressure, from fear of how it will look, how we will be judged. But here in this space, we are not choosing from fear. We are choosing from alignment, from a deep knowing that honors our values, our journey, and our joy. Alignment doesn't always feel clear, but it does feel steady. It feels like you. Maybe your decision doesn't bring dread, but uncertainty, change, adventure, or growth. Sometimes those too can feel like fear. Even hope can feel like fear when it stretches us beyond what we've known. Even joy can tremble like uncertainty when it asks us to become more of who we are. Beautiful beginnings can shake the ground beneath us, and that is okay. Let yourself feel the trembling without needing to steady it. Let yourself feel the pull without naming it right or wrong. Let yourself feel the fluttering without rushing to calm it. Friend, bring to your awareness, to the you that is present here today, the one breathing, the one listening, seeking not just answers, but alignment. Trust this version of you, the one who has lived every moment up until now, the one who will carry this choice forward with care. You don't need to know everything, and you don't have to be perfect. You only need to trust the you who will make this decision, and that is more than enough. If it feels right, friend, I invite you to place a hand on your heart or any part of your body that needs reassurance. Let the warmth of your touch be a reminder. You are your own guide, and you are doing just fine. You are becoming, even in your pauses. I invite you now to return to the breath. Let it move like a tide in and out, soft and steady. Stay with the body, with every sensation. You're not trying to figure it out. You are allowing yourself to tune in. Answers often come not as words, but as a shift, a sense of lightness or grounding, a calm certainty, or simply a little more ease. Friend, as you invite your breath now to expand a little more in this moment, see the space we are creating for ourselves. And remember, this space is where we find clarity. It doesn't always arrive on demand. We only have to open the door for it to come through. Let's take one more moment here, allowing in gratitude. We are grateful for our bodies that have carried us through this and every experience. We are grateful for the experiences we have had on our path, because without them, we may not be prepared to make the decisions here that supports our overall well-being. We are grateful for the wisdom we have gained and the wisdom of those who came before us. Friend, I invite you to welcome little movements back into the body, with little wiggles in the fingers and toes, elbows and knees. Feel the space you take in the room you are in. Feel the temperature upon your skin. And as you're ready, gently flutter your eyes open. If they're closed, blink them back into focus and come back to this space with me. All right, friend, how was that? I hope you found this experience helpful and found support within yourself. Save this meditation to come back to anytime you need to sit with and meditate on a decision, big or small. If you found this helpful, please share with a friend or a loved one that you know may be struggling with a difficult decision or confidence in their decision-making self. Let them know they're not alone either. If you're carrying a heavy decision or may not even know what your options are, and you would like to work one-on-one with me as your coach, please feel free to reach out. My email is in the description below. We can work together to clear some limiting beliefs that may be a factor in your struggle. And if you missed it, make sure to check out last week's video where I share brain-friendly, science-backed practices we can use in our day-to-day life to sharpen our decision-making skills. Friend, thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today and for sharing a piece of your day with me. Stay present, stay kind to yourself, and I will see you soon.